Good day everybody. I'm going to make a video about Forza 3 showing customizability just to try and hopefully discourage Oric from thinking GTR 5 is no, whatever it is, Gran Turismo 5 will be better. So I'll now point it at the screen and try and hold it where you can see it. All I have to do is find the screen that has my game on it. There it is. As you can see, I've got nice setup, steering wheel, surround sound. I won't use the steering wheel for setting up the car because it's kind of awkward basically, but I'll use it for driving it to show you afterwards. Okay. No, thank you. That's my Volvo S60R that I have tuned. Excuse the ridiculous alloys, they're very light. I'll buy a new car. What should we have? I'll pick something that's class D, so quite slow. And we'll tune it up to be as good as I can make it, basically without going too overboard. We'll say class B I want to make it. What am I going to choose? I think I'll have the... Yeah, my mate Rami just bought a new RX-8, so I'll buy one of these. His is black, so I'll put it in black. Right, okay, well I'll repaint it afterwards. Okay, there's my new car. So I can now just upgrade. I can quick upgrade if I wanted to, so I could just go straight to a Class B like that. It'll tell me, give me basic stats about it, how much it costs, how much difference it makes. You can see all the changes there. I can also do it all manually and set it up properly myself. But before I do that, actually, I want to see what the stats are for the car. If I'm pressing the wrong button, it doesn't work too well. One thing I probably will be right about is that the PS3 version of GT5 will be a lot quicker loading, because this takes forever. Okay, they're not bad, the main thing it needs is acceleration and launch. Obviously I'll put something to the handling, but it's not as bad as in some cars, so I can spend more of it on getting the car faster. So first thing I'll look at, rather than all of these things, I'll go straight to see what I can do with the conversion, because there's no point in upgrading the engine if I'm going to swap it for another one. So I can either keep the current engine and put a turbo, supercharger, something like that on it, like yeah, supercharger or turbo, or I can swap the engine completely first. So standard engine, I'll switch it to figures. Standard engine, 250 horsepower, as you can see there, 1.3 litre, it's actually 2.6 because that's two of them, but I can just switch it for this one, obviously heavier but more power, or this one, heavier again, more power again. I'll go for the one in the middle, and I'll put a supercharger or turbo on it afterwards as well. So it's already got two turbos on that engine, or I could upgrade it for a single one. That gives quite decent upgrades, so I'll do that. You can see the power curve down here as well, so it's not very much power to start with, but it is a turbo car, and I'll be revving it a lot, so it's fine. Upgrade the tyres, try and make it handle a bit better, because with all this extra weight we're putting in it will handle worse. So obviously often one of the best upgrades you can do the tyres. And rear wheel drive, so we want big wide rear tyres. 225 40/18s. We'll give it some lighter alloys than the standard ones. You can see there's a huge selection of manufacturers, but I happen to know that the lightest ones are... Who was it? I think it was these people, that's why I have the ridiculous ones on my Volvo. So you can pick one of the three different styles, they're all £6 lighter, see them on the car there. You know, none of them really suit the car, but I think the 5's one's not the best. So you can see it's now lighter and more lateral G's been achieved. I don't need to adjust the rim sizes really. They're fine as they are. I'll upgrade the front tyre width a little bit as well, just because it's doing the steering, so it needs some. Okay, see, we're already pushing it into a B class now. So we're still lacking a bit in acceleration, so... Oh, one thing that is important, brakes. Something people like to overlook, but it's very important. Engine and power, okay. First of all, big difference... Oh, rotary engine. That's nice, I think this is the only car in the game with a rotary engine, but we can upgrade it. And it makes quite a big difference for what it is, actually. It's surprising. Oh, and it does make a huge difference to the vehicle's class. But it is quite a decent upgrade, so I'll get that one. I think A class starts at 500, so I've still got quite a bit to play with. So that will make it quite a bit more powerful again, but I'll try and make some smaller changes first. Yeah, that's alright. Give it a lighter flywheel. Helps a little bit with acceleration, and obviously makes it lighter, so that's a good thing. Oh, did I alter the suspension at all? No, we'll lower it a bit and give it some more, well, better springs basically. Anti-roll bar on the front to stop the front sliding around too much. Basically doesn't change the stats so much because of the way it works, but it does give me configurability once I've got it in. I don't think I'll have enough points left if I don't want to make it an A-class to lower the weight. No, it becomes an A-class if I do any of the weight reduction. You can see how much difference it would make. Can I put that in? I can do that. It'll slightly slow it down, but gives us a difference to quite a few things, the important ones. Also, you'll notice the discount I have from racing different cars, but can be upgraded by this manufacturer. So Sparco is the manufacturer of that. If you know anything about cars, you know they're a real manufacturer as well. So we've got three points left to play with. Too much. Way too much. There's usually something you can do. I'm not sure with the rotary engine it might make a bigger difference. It's just too much. I know what I can do actually. I haven't done anything with the gearbox. I'll be able to definitely at least upgrade the driveline. It's only one, but it gets us less weight. The differential, will upgrade the differential. That doesn't count on here again because it doesn't really alter the performance of the car. It just alters the way that the two wheels can spin in conjunction with each other. So if you were to be careful with the pedal, it won't make a difference other than the weight. But it does make a difference because I'm not too good with the pedals. And there we go, and we can install a lighter clutch. Decreases shift time and also weighs less, as you can see by the weight changing there, being green. So there we go, it's now a top class B car. So that kind of shows the first part of the general upgrade system. So we've just bought several upgrades. So you can see it's now got the different alloys. I haven't boarded a spoiler or anything like that, which I actually probably can do without playing over, so I'll have a look at that. See, there are a number of different body kits available with this car. They do actually decrease drag, so they do make a slight difference. But then the actual one from Forza, so you see it's now got a splitter on the front. That one increases the handling and is fully adjustable. And you can see it does decrease the speed, but I can alter the settings on it so it doesn't do that so badly. So I'll put that on actually. Rear spoiler. Let's see all the different. Well, there's only one other different kind. The rear wing does make quite a big difference to speed, but it is rear-wheel drive, so I will actually bother putting one on. That's why it's reducing the class, because it's making it slower, basically. These are all just different body kits, but they do decrease drag. So, which one do I like the most? That one looks horrible, so not that. That one. Side skirts. Stock side skirts. Nice, 1% less drag, and we can put a different bonnet on, which again weighs less. So if we increases the stats.